and welcome to episode 1 of All the Fabric 7 Hardcore. So, since we are in Hardcore, I think the first thing we want to do is try and find sheep and probably not run too much because, dying would be bad, and this is take number 2. Okay, alright, now we'll just go for the kill. Have kind of picked the map or the seed ahead of time, and we just got this nice island here. So the plan for this series is to try and build kind of like a city type thing, where as we unlock new mods and we'll start building in mods, we build structures to contain the things from them. So first up, I want to build like a sort of blacksmith, and then we'll use that as an excuse to start using Tinker's Construct, or as it's called in this version, Hephaestus, which is the fabric version of Tinker's Construct. But as far as I'm aware, it's just a port of Tinker's Construct. I don't know if there's anything different. I haven't actually played the I guess this is like the newer version of Tinker's Construct too much, but that should be pretty cool. So first things first, I already see a sheep, which is good, but unfortunately I see one sheep. So, is there any surface iron around here? Because that would be very much appreciated. Let's have a little bit of a look. Now, we probably could get ourselves some iron if we popped in here. It would be a bad choice. It's not. It's probably not the sort of risk you want to take when it's hardcore. I do know there is iron in there. Now let's just make a couple of torches. Have a little bit of a peek down here. Yeah, there we go. All right. And hey, there's 2. Perfect. All right, furnace on a stick. Oh, portable furnace, portable crafting table. Not quite the same thing. And nice. That'll give us some shears. Let's go and find that sheep. So we're going to be playing this mod pack a little bit differently. Now, I heard a zombie. I hear a baby zombie. That's a note from me. This mod pack does have like a bunch of... it does have a whole bunch of quests, and I guess we'll go through them. And obviously the ultimate quest is to get the completionist, which involves completing every single other quest, doing a bunch of other things. I don't actually know what you get out of it. Creative stuff. But whether or not we'll actually get that far through the quests, we will see. We will see. Now there's 3 sheep here. There will be very overpowered armor available to us. Like the armor that literally makes you invulnerable. But it'll be a long time before we get there, and there will be some pretty tough mobs as well. So we do have to be a little bit careful. But I definitely feel better about our situation now that we have a bed, an inky wool bed. Now, as for starting area, what do we got? Yeah, I guess we'll start maybe down this area somewhere. Let's just go find ourselves a spot. Oh my gosh, I almost... I think that might have killed me. I was drinking coffee and not really paying attention. That was almost all over. Yep. So where are we on the map? We're kind of down here. I mean, I guess I don't really know exactly where I want to start building stuff. This area is kind of flat, so maybe just here. And we'll just do a little bit of a altar mine. Cool. Now let's get ourselves a bucket so we can start some farmland. Let's see if I can remember what a campfire... Oh, I even remember the campfire recipe. And we will start ourselves a little camp. Now, I actually, thinking of this flat spot, this might be a good place for a structure. So let's have our campsite. Maybe down here. Maybe down here. Kind of make it look a little bit like a sleeping bag. It's really in the dirt, isn't it? Okay, we won't do that. I mean, we could get an actual sleeping bag, right? Ah, string. Okay. Hey, g'day, mate. Little baby boar. I wonder if they're aggressive. I imagine they probably are. Now, actually, something I think might be a thing. Yeah, we can make wooden armor. It does have explosion resistance, which would be handy for creepers through, coming up. It's a lot of logs, but we have altar mines, so it might actually be not a bad way to go. And see what this armor's like. It does look kind of cool. Oof, that's some fancy wooden armor. And yeah, that arrow blocking and explosion resistant. That's actually very, very good starting armor. You know, skeletons are going to be a bit of a problem early on, along with surprise creepers. So yeah, we won't cut down the beehive tree. Get ourselves a helmet and some boots. Hey, fully kitted out. That looks like it hurts. Cool. All right, I might spend a little bit of time just getting some food sorted. And then we'll head down into the caves and do a bit of mining. All right, we've got a bit of food. I'm just cooking up a bunch more garlic. Now, you'll notice we do have like this plus 6% vegetables, so we have to be careful of our diet. Well, we don't have to be careful of our diet, but you do get bonus health if you fill these up, but not sugar too much, because sugar's bad if you have too much. So let's get a bunch of bread and a bunch of delicious garlic bread, which gives us grains and vegetables. And yeah, I think this will be enough food to get started. I got some wool in case we need to make a bed. We have some torches, a bunch of sticks, a bucket of water. I think we're good. And I also did just chuck a campfire underneath this beehive so we can start getting some honey. Do we need honey? I'm not sure. We'll just move this actually over because I keep getting the two barrels mixed up. We may as well have a honey barrel. Nice. And we can make some beehives if we want to. I tried to put flowers over there so the bees would come along and pollinate our crops. There we go. There's another bit of delicious garlic bread. Cool. All right. Enough postponing it. Let's try and not die in the caves. We will see how this goes. Right, time to unload a whole bunch of stuff. And then I guess I don't know which order to do things in. So we're kind of doing this self-imposed progression thing, right? Where we have to build structures to unlock. Let me put this stuff in here. We have to build structures to unlock the ability to use different mods. Do I build the structure first and then set up the Tickets Construct / Hephaestus smeltery, or build the smeltery and then set up the thing so I get to use the tools? I think we'll build the structure first. So for that, I'm going to need a bunch of bricks. So we're going to go on a clay hunting mission, which is actually going to be useful because we're going to need clay for Hephaestus as well. Matching. Nice. Yeah, just doing some quick calculations of how many bricks I'm going to need, and oh, that's beer. Yeah, I think we might make a nature's compass, which is a modded thing we're not going to build this structure for, but I just need to find a lush cave, I think. I think that's going to be significantly faster than just running out in the sea and finding bits of clay, because we need a fair bit. So, yeah. Headed out, found a lush cave, and made the classic mistake of building stuff in creative first and not really thinking too hard about how difficult it would be to get all the materials in survival. So Also had to get a seed trader because I didn't feel like traveling the thousands of blocks to like Savannah biome and a dark oak biome. And then also had to head to the nether where we did find some netherite, but just to try and get some scoria because I wanted some slightly darker bricks, and survived, which is good. All right, I think we've got all of the materials we are going to need, which is all of the stuff. Gonna have to substitute some things because, well, it is available in creative mode. There are some bricks that I used that are not craftable, and actually I don't even think they show up in REI, but there's like a different version of red bricks. They were just slightly different texture. I think the closest thing I found, so there's like a cracked version of them. The closest version I found was like these mixed bricks, which might actually work better, just for a little bit of variation rather than having, you know, just the same brick. So just sprinkling in, you know, sprinkle some mixed ones, or sprinkle in the odd cracked one just to add a bit of texture. I'm also going to be doing some stuff with like brick walls, which I think looks kind of cool. Something like that where it kind of, I mean, it probably wouldn't do it exactly like that, but it gives you the effect of like a slightly damaged brick or something, which I think will look kind of cool. But hey, let's get this thing built. We're going to chuck it over here where I've been growing a whole bunch of trees. And then we can start working on our Hephaestus smeltery, or a Tinker's smeltery. And there we have it. The first building and what might end up being a city, if we don't die. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. It was based off a reference image, which I'll hopefully check on the screen right now. If anything, I probably tried to follow it a little bit too closely and kind of just had to to make up the back of it. But yeah, planning on sticking some ores or something here, so it looks like this place is, you know, processing ores. As for the inside, yep, we got some storage. This is an area we are reserving for in the later on in this episode. And yeah, so we got the walls instead of just the full bricks, because it kind of just looks like, I don't know, damaged wall. I don't know if it really works too much on the inside of the building, but on the outside of the building, I like it. I actually think using these mixed bricks instead of the red bricks that I originally planned on using actually works kind of better, especially when it's mixed in with the umber bricks, because it's kind of like the same coloring. Kind of. Looking at it now, I'm realizing it's not the same, but let's turn shaders off. There we go, which does not look as as impressive. But all right, just got a bit of moving in to do. Got a bit of stuff up here. We are going to have like a chimney connected to the roof. Got a little balcony. Can go out on this little front bit. What we'll use this for, I don't know. Just bought a smithing template of a wandering trader. I suspect there's going to be a lead somewhere. Okay, no, I don't know how you got inside. I don't know how you're going to get out. But all right, got all these storage transferred. So the next thing to do is smelt up a whole bunch of seared blocks. So we're going to be starting with the basic seared melter, seared heater sort of thing. Is there anything else I want from you? We don't have enough coins to buy anything. Oh. All right. So for there. For now, they can go in there. So I did have a couple of other bits of seared brick around, and let's start seeing what we need for this. A bunch of glass, I think. Yeah, I've got some glass. We might actually want some more. We'll just get that cooking up. Seared melter for melting stuff. Just need a fuel gauge, which an alternate smeltery heart. Okay. We have a seared melter. Then we have a seared heater, which kind of powers it. We'll get a casting table and we'll get a casting basin, and then we just want, oh, at least just one of them will be enough. And actually, I think there are quests, not that we've been doing any of them. Read the guides, all of them. Yeah, sure, I'll definitely remember to read them in the future. Now, we haven't actually been making like the first bits for making the original Tinker's Tools, because I just went straight for like diamond stuff because it was fairly easy. Let's just plonk this. Oh, it's an odd number of things. I had originally, I think, intended to have this here. Yeah, we'll plonk you there. So it's like a fuel source. That's the bit where the materials go. And this will allow us to pipe stuff out. It's kind of going to be left over. Let's do some of these other quests. So we want a part builder. So we want a tinker's station. Nice. No, we can't get the actual tinker's one, but we can use this crafting station. I think this, does this retain materials? It does. Cool. Now, actually, does this also let you craft from nearby inventories? Because that, it doesn't look like it. It's a thing the old tinker's one used to do. That doesn't appear to be the case. Now, as for where we're going to put this, we're going to have to rearrange it, but let's just go here. So, crafting station, part builder, tinker station. Climb some rewards. And then it's talking about making the parts. It's just making your generic kind of tool parts. Oh, that's right, we consume patterns now. So let's, I guess we'll get like a simple pickaxe. Now, if we're crafting a pickaxe, it is that part. Cool. Tool handle. And then, hey, our first tinker's tool. Nice. And rewards, we will get molten rose gold. Cool, and then and then it's talking about making the big smeltery, which that's what's going to go here. We are going to want a few seared bricks, whether or not this will be enough. Actually hoping it'll be more than we need, because I kind of also wanted to make like a big chimney up there. We've got this heater, so let's chuck some coal into it. So we have a fuel source. If we're going to make some casts, I mean, I think we can make like a sand cast, but I don't actually think I've got any sand left. No, I turned it all into grout. So we'll just go straight for gold. And we'll plonk that. I guess we'll just do a bunch. We're going to want it like an ingot cast. I guess we will want like a repair kit one. Let's get a pickhead cast. So ingot cast, just for, you know, getting out the excess materials we'll end up with. Nice. I can pour out them. Oh, let's get ourselves a pickhead. Nice. And repair kits would be nice. And then we've still got one ingot of stuff there. Cool. Oh, there's a quest. And then let's just get that gold out. And I think we actually kind of get extra materials by melting it. So we melt it, we get a nugget and 3 nuggets. We get a little bit of a bonus. Little bit of a bonus. Let's not have mobs spawning. And then we can grab some iron. I don't know how many we need. And then let's get like a pick thing. And we want like a cast. Is there like a chest for casts? A cast chest. Oh, you're going to want to use up one of my casts. I guess we'll melt another one of these. Let's get ourselves a pick. And looks like it's 2 ingots per repair cast. And we'll just pour this out to get like a... Oh. Not what I wanted. I did not want to make gold bars. Let's just waste another gold ingot. I mean another iron ingot. Oh. Right, one of those. There. A cast chest. For now, either there, and we can plonk our casts in there. Nice. And then, hey, we can upgrade our wooden pick, which is now an iron pickaxe, which has like magnetic. And can we see? Yeah. So now we like pull materials in, which would be nice. Tool practically grows more material when repairing. Maybe that means it repairs more? I'd have to actually read the manual to figure out what that does. And deals bonus damage. Not something we particularly need for an iron pickaxe. And we can, if I remember where I put stuff, possibly bump up the durability quite a bit. So durability is 250. Durability is now 750. Durability is now 1125. Awesome. We also have Harvest Tier Diamond, which I think is better than it was. I forgot to look. But alright, I think we'll leave it there for now. We'll come back next time and work on doing the big smeltery and probably adding something else onto our city, which is only just beginning. Oh, there's where the other llama is. But anyway, it's been Classic Duff. Thanks for watching. We'll come back next time for some more hardcore or Fabric 7. See ya.